Today I'm using the M240L. I have not really liked this gun all that much. Personally, I don't believe that it's that great of an LMG. It does a lot of damage. It's one of those weird guns again that does a lot of damage close range, but falls off ridiculously heavy the farther away you're shooting at someone. And to top it off, the rate of fire isn't the fastest, and the bullet velocity, or I guess muzzle velocity in this game, is only 787 meters a second. I don't know. Anyways, the bullet velocity feels slower on this gun, and it seems like it's one of the faster ones for the LMGs, which is weird because it doesn't feel that much faster. I think the rate of fire screws with the gun, and probably just the accuracy with the bloom altogether. It's definitely not the most accurate. I have no idea where any of these people are. This game did not just start. It kind of did. Oh, it didn't. Oh, no, it didn't. My team's getting slammed. But yes, personally, this gun's not for me. I'm sure I know a lot of people like this gun. It's the same people that like the SG553. I just don't think it's applicable to like 90% of the maps in the game. There's like 2 maps where this is a very usable weapon, and it's very situational. And from my experience, at the very least, it's very situational because it requires you to be within close range of the enemies. Like, you can't just like sit in the field like you can with most of the other LMGs and kind of just like lay down fire on them and get away with it, because you're gonna miss, and you need to be right in front of them. And that's like the hardest part with this gun, is just understanding that it's not great. And so that's why, while I was using it, this has been a pain in the ass to use, because most of my gunfights, my bullets are either just going through them or not hitting them, because the bloom makes it so that it goes all the way around them. And on top of that, because it's an LMG, even though you're supposed to use it in a close range, the ADS speed is ridiculously slow. The sprint to fire time is super slow. Everything on I even have the rail guard on. It's like not only do I have everything on the gun and make the gun usable, it still is barely usable, and I keep dying to the same guy with the fucking cord. I hit him for 78. I'm pushing in. At range. Oh, I'm fighting for my life. I almost didn't get that kill. Yeah, like the ranges that I'm like getting these kills in like really fast is the best range for this gun. Right in close, within 10 to 15 meters. You're gonna get the kills that you need to get, and that's about it. That's all you got. Other than that, good luck getting a kill. You're gonna be fighting for your life. You're gonna be fighting for the weapon's life, honestly. Not even just for your life. The gun itself legitimately just puts you in the blender. You don't even need good enemies on the other team to do that for you. The gun's gonna do that for you, which is the incredible part about it. I'm defusing that bomb. You best believe I'll wait to revive my teammate. Bro got me. Wait, how do you not... Wait, how is he not dead? How's he not dead? What? Hey, this map does a very good job of showcasing why the weapon is good sometimes. I can't believe this. I'm literally sitting there crying about this gun all day because it like legitimately cannot be played on or played with on most of the maps. And then I come on to Iberian Offensive or whatever this map is called, and it has no problem except for close range. Its 3 shots don't come out fast enough against the DRS IAR. So the main thing is when you look at the gun and you see that it says 33 damage, you immediately go, oh, this must be stronger than every other LMG because it does the most damage. On paper, without looking at anything else, yes. But when you take into account rate of fire, precision, the damage range on the guns, when you take all of that into account, that changes actually how much damage it does and its damage effective range. This gun has no fucking range where it is effective. Literally no range. You can sit there and tell me from your experience this, that, and the fucking third, but from my experience, the last 8 hours of my life, this gun has ruined it. And right now it just feels like being nice to me. And to be quite honest, like, it's really not as bad as I'm making it out to be. It's just not my favorite. Like, it is really fun to use on this map. I'll give it that. This map is perfect for this weapon. Like, I guess when they play tested it, they only play tested it on this map, but it genuinely is like perfect for this map. This has literally been the best performance I've had using this weapon since I've put it on and used it on the bigger maps. They can't take any more losses. Well, they're going to. I don't know. I'm always curious to know what your guys' experiences on most of the guns in the game as well. So you're more than welcome to share, but I just, no filter. I'm honest. when I don't like a gun, I don't like a gun, even if it has the most damage in the game. Like, it's just something that usually how I feel I go about just sharing that. Where is he? Oh, he was in there. Oh, whatever. And yeah, I mean, I don't think this gun's any great. I really don't. I don't know what could make it better either. I don't think there is a situation where it is better unless you get rid of bloom entirely, because the damage range just makes it fall off like way too much. Like I've said time and time again, LMGs really aren't my play style, but the more I'm using them, the more I know how to use them, and I get used to them. They're sort of turning into my play style because I've gone back to some of the assault rifles and I haven't really liked them all that much recently since I haven't been able to use them. Like, literally, I don't use anything other than what I'm using at the moment. So LMGs are what I'm using, and so are snipers now. I really haven't had any chance to sort of work on any of the other guns that I would like to, and everything just beats this gun. So like, I know the playstyle for LMGs. I kind of know how to work around an LMG now, and the worst part about it all is it just doesn't fit the LMG playstyle. That's the one thing about the 3-shot weapons in the game. Like, every single weapon in the game that has 3-shot potential. That's the thing with all the weapons that do 3-shot damage, right? At a specific range, it's only that range. And then because they need to quote unquote balance it enough so that it doesn't seem unfair in any way, shape, or form and ruin the game, they make the damage fall off. Like, the damage range fall off is incredible on these weapons. Like, it falls off immediately. Like, already he's 20 meters away and that's 25 damage instead of 33. And that is a moderate amount of space. That is a very normal amount of space. You're going to encounter fights 20 to 30 meters away every gunfight, most likely. It's just smaller maps like these where you're not. So these maps, this gun will thrive, like Iberian Offensive and Empire State, right? This gun will thrive on this map. Every other map in the game, aside from those two, it's really not going to do a lot of damage. Nice, we got level 46. The gun's really not going to end up doing you any favors because the further they are, the more bloom you have. The further they also are, since you have more bloom, you also need to shoot more, which adds to even more bloom to the extra bloom you already have. I only got 2 shots off on that guy too, and so it just spirals. It spirals down this endless hallway of literal death. This gun just goes on. All the guns like that. All the guns with 3-shot damage are like that. Anytime you're at a 30 meter plus area, you just don't get to kill anyone. I don't know if it's intended to do that on specific maps or like make certain guns really good on specific maps. If that is intended, then the weapons are working as intended, but if it's not intended, then the weapons are just bad. They're basically just a lie. They're lying to you. It's a spit in the face because you said 33 damage, that's the most in the game, and then you look at the damage range and realize, well, is that really the case? Is it really that good? I don't think so. Most of the guns around the 25 damage, like base stat for damage, are usually the better guns in the game. From my experience, those guns usually hit the best and they have like the least amount of bloom to damage ratio, and they don't seem to be underpowered or overpowered at all ranges. They're just there, and they're the most consistent. Whereas the weapons with 33 damage, not so much, and anything under 25 usually has a super fast fire rate and will have virtually no bloom but awkward damage range. So you're going to be able to kill people with those guns, but they're not going to be as consistent as the 25 damage weapons. Let me see. I saw this guy over here. I kind of want to kill him. He laid down and disappeared. All right. Does that not raise any bells in the head, you know? Like, does that not alarm issues? Those bullets should have hit him, and that's not the bloom, because I just did the same thing to those guys and I was the same distance and I killed them perfectly. Which means something was going on there. And I don't know what it was, but that's not fair how I didn't get to kill those two. Let's kill you. Let's go get you. 67. Like, yeah, this is like the perfect spot for this gun. Also, this gun thrives when they're not looking at you. As long as they can't shoot back, you're winning. I don't know exactly where I want to go, but I want to spawn on him. Oh, he's in the corner. Why is he only shooting at me and not the teammate that walked out in front of him? Nice, we got A, and we need to get B back, and then we're good. Come on. I don't like being on this map too long. This map is very fun the shorter you're on it, if that makes sense. It's like a very snowball-y map. If you can snowball through point 1 and 2, this map becomes a lot of fun. If you can't, then this map's kind of like a pain in the ass. And it just feels like you're grinding your teeth, because then it's just A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B until you capture both of them at the same time. And it's usually not that easy. I'm sure you guys also know what I'm talking about when I say this, but for me with this gun, it's almost like I gotta clench my butt cheeks together when I'm using it because I'm not sure if it's actually gonna kill them. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like you're just like crossing your fingers every time you get into a gunfight, and it's not, at least for me, it doesn't feel like I know I'm aiming at the guy. I know I shot first at the guy. I'm gonna win the gunfight. It's more like, oh, is that gonna kill him? You know, like you're tensing up, you're getting nervous, you're not sure. And that's literally every single gunfight for me. As long as I'm using this gun, it's just so, it's different. It's weird. It's almost like RNG. It's up to RNG. Now, if this is your favorite gun, you probably don't feel like that, but for me, it is. Also, if you play on controller, this is probably, every gun that I'm describing and talking about is probably such a different experience for you. I don't know what it's like on controller to use any of these weapons, but on keyboard and mouse, this gun is a pain in the ass. And I'm sure it's so much better on controller. The build that I have to use with this gun is completely different than what I'm used to using. It's actually kind of nice that it's not the same attachments that it is on every other gun in the game that I've, been using. It's quite the change of pace, actually. I'm using an angled grip. The Lightened Suppressor is usually the same, but the angled grip is different, and none of those bullets hit. But yeah, I'm using an angled grip, the 75 round belt fed, a heavy extended, a Lightened Suppressor, and just a red dot and a rail guard, because the rail guard just helps you pull out the gun faster. Since it's a heavy LMG, you need something that's going to help you, like, you could throw this down and pull out the gun so much faster. So that actually helps, and I definitely recommend it. As weird as that is, it's definitely super useful in like weird scenarios. Like these guys right here, I don't even want to shoot them. I was 6-0 against this guy too. Now he's just killing me. Oh boy, this map is lovely on attack. This is not what I want to be doing with this gun right now. This is definitely not what you want to do with this gun. You do not want to attack. Oh my god, I'm burning now. Great revive, buddy. That's exactly what I wanted to happen, was getting revived into a fire so that I can spawn in and get 2 kills and die to a guy laying down. Get 47 on that. That's awesome. I'm gonna respawn. I know that they're all hanging out there, so I can get in there. If I can get in there and get those kills, that would be huge. Yep. Perfect. Okay, you guys, no one there. There's a guy sitting right, there was a guy sitting right here. Yeah, I'm backing up now. I'm backing up, reloading. Yep. Okay, made it. Just gonna play this spot. This spot's gonna help. Unless they have mortars, which they have mortars, and they're throwing them right on top of us. That is not fun. Nice. Breaking in. Please peek me. I can hide. I can use the wall. Please don't break it. No, you didn't. Why did you see me? One thing I can't stand is how long it takes to reload these guns. Would have been great if I didn't have to. I could get up here. Hop down with the boys. Res him. Get him. Oh, he's gonna get revived. You got one. Oh, I just walked in behind them all. Yes. I'm in. No, I would have had him if I just shot faster. I didn't think to. I could have used my smokes that whole time too. I keep forgetting I have smokes since I'm playing medic thanks to the LMG. Could just toss these boys down. Boom. Should have killed me and not him. Just saying. Should have killed me when you had the chance. No, as soon as I go to look there, I die to someone that wasn't on the screen before. Double kill, thank you. Another kill, thank you. Another kill, thank you. And I died to a nade. I'll take it though. Now I gotta reload though, so I could just lay here and hopefully not die. Yep, not gonna die. Yeah, you can sit right there until I'm done reloading. Yep. And it stands me up. That dumb mechanic. Why is it standing me up? So shit. Fuck that mechanic. All right, I gotta go to my side. I like going to the right. The right is like, it's like the easiest place to go. One, because most of the people, yeah, like look at that. I didn't think that was actually gonna kill him, but mostly because most of the people only go to their right side. So our left side coming in on attack, they always go to the left side. And you basically have free reign except for the guy sitting in there, which usually there's like 1 to 2 people sitting there. So you're usually fine. Yeah, like usually you only run into like 1 or 2 people over here, and it's really not that bad to deal with. So there's 2 people chilling in here. Big boy's already dead, and then this guy behind it dead. He thought he was doing something and he didn't. And then that guy's dead. And oh, that guy's there. And the sniper. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Usually it's a lot better than that. Now it's smokes added into my kit. Thank you, medic. Literally just do that. God, this gun sucks. Okay. Enemy suppression. Dude standing still. Doesn't get the kill. I mean, like, once you know how to maneuver this map, it's actually really easy, especially on breakthrough, to play it. Okay, that's cringe that he could do that with no gate there. It's really not that bad. It's playing it on conquest and escalation that is just not it. Unless this is only a conquest and breakthrough only map. Conquest, like, English is just not suiting me today. Yeah, because, you know, we were able to walk around the map the way that I basically walked around the map. We were able to capture the whole thing because we pinched them. Without realizing it, our team played together right there and pinched the enemy, which is exactly what you want to do every single time. You want to unintentionally pinch them. And that's the weapon's recoil, by the way, bouncing me all over the place. That was not my, I promise you, that was not the way I was aiming right there. It was literally bouncing in all directions. When they're standing still, it's fine. It's going to hit them, usually. When they're not, it doesn't matter. I'm out of ammo. I have my ammo thing. I just realized I totally forgot what I was playing. You know what? That's incredible. The tank just said, fuck the truck. I'm not killing it. I'm driving away. That is insane. Okay, he actually came for me instead of destroying the truck. That's also something that's insane. I mean, the amount of assists that I have is also kind of crazy. All this guy wants to do is kill me. This tank is just out for fucking blood. Heal it and take it, honestly. That's what he gets for getting out. I definitely didn't experience anything like that. Nice, we took at the tank. We took at the tank. We took the damn tank. Get you out of here. Get you. What? 78, and then the third bullet goes off and doesn't kill. Wow. Why are there 4 people on the tank already? They gotta let me get more kills right here. I'm gonna be screwed. I can get 49 right now if they do it. I have 20 bullets left. I will not reload this gun. I will reload this gun now after getting that final kill. Now it is excusable. I'm gonna throw some ammo down. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna get back on. Oh, we're doing this. Oh yeah, I'm using this gun to its strengths right now. Don't judge me while I'm playing like a rat with an LMG. I understand what I'm doing. It's actually really nasty. Hey, I saw you there. Yep. And I just wanted to let you know that I needed to spend 40 bullets to kill you on that roof right there. Yeah, just thought I would say that, put that out there. It took almost 30. I think it took like 30 bullets. It felt like 30 bullets to kill that guy. I gotta reload again, but we're about to win the game. Is he above me? I think he is. Yeah, he's on the roof. Yeah, whatever. It like takes everything in my brain to actually use this gun the way it's like supposed to be used, and it's so rough. But like, it really, I don't know what it is, but it really isn't as bad as it was earlier today. This feels much better, and I didn't change anything. That's the same build I was using. It actually feels a lot nicer. So, oh, we got level 49 as well right at the end of the game. My initial thoughts on the gun was it's dog shit. And to be quite honest, right now, this actually feels pretty good. I don't mind it. The only thing is I wouldn't rank it high because I think it's just based off of the bloom, and honestly, RNG is like, that's what it's, I'm basing this off of how I feel right now. And it feels like it's random as fuck. This gun feels super random, and it just feels like it's working in my favor right now. That's the best way I could describe this gun. It just feels like it's working. I don't feel like it'll ever be this consistent. At specific ranges, it's not consistent, so I don't know what the feeling is right now, but it feels good. And like I've said in these videos before, I've said it multiple times, this is all like just my opinion going through the guns. It has almost nothing to do with stats in a sense. Like, I know I talk about bloom and like all these other things, but what the stats say and what the weapon does in game are two different things. And how I rate these guns and talk about these guns, it's all based on how it does in game. And in the situations that I get into, I play to my strengths and how I like to play the game. And if the weapon doesn't cater to that, then, you know, that's fine. Then I don't like the gun. I'm not going to play to the weapon's strengths every time I play the game and consciously make the decision to play like a rat, to hide in corners, to, you know, do certain things that are going to make the gun thrive. If the gun isn't willing to do a decent amount of damage and kind of pull through in like certain scenarios. Like I do know some guns you do need to play back, you need to play a little slower, you need to do certain things, which I end up doing when I use those guns 100%. The problem is when I'm using a gun that caters to close range battles like this gun, and you need to be in there and you need to fight. That is my playstyle. I need to be in there. I need to fight. I don't necessarily like long ranged fights. And when the gun doesn't perform there, even though the stats say it should, the gun is dog shit. Now I know that made sense. So that's how I that's how I sort of track these weapons and how I describe them and like how I'd say if they're good or not. So this weapon doing exactly what it's doing right now, if it did this consistently, all the time, every time I picked up this gun, 100% this would be one of my favorite LMGs. But because it doesn't, and it's based on how the bloom just feels like acting in that certain scenario, the gun's not that good to me, even if it's doing the damage that I hope it would do. Because like that guy should have gotten hit at least 1 to 2 times. I'm shooting at him. Yes, there's like a little chair in the way, but most guns will hit him there. I don't know. I really don't know at the end of the day. The gun just, if it doesn't feel good, it doesn't feel good. It's that simple. Unless when they bring the patch that fixes the bloom after sprinting with guns, if that's for every gun and not just ARs, then I can understand this gun feeling a little better after patch, which I think the patch is tomorrow or today when this video goes up. So we won't know if this gun is any better, or I won't know if this gun is any better. I'll just have to take everyone's word on it saying that this gun is a lot better now. And I'm also getting slammed. I don't even know where they're playing. They're like playing in very awkward. They're more right side heavy than they are this side. They're very weird. I don't know. I've noticed that people have picked a specific route to play in, and now everyone's basically adopted it, and I just haven't been playing these maps because the game's only been giving me Blackwell, and I'm gonna take the game's offer on playing Blackwell because I've played these maps so many times, but I don't know the routes anymore. It's a lot different than it was when the game released because nobody knew really anything and where to go. Most people just like kind of like ran straight ahead, so it's a lot different now. Oh god, horizontal recoil, I love it. Give me all my horizontal recoil. Oy. Oh man, that's just great. I'm getting in here. I need something. I need action. I need to get more than 12 kills. Oh, they had a spawn beacon in here. Oh my god, I got lucky. I should have died. I don't know what that other guy was doing. The last guy in there. One behind him in here. Nice, nice. And someone took that kill, and the other guy. Oh, I'm crouching. I'm getting out of here. And he came up behind me. All right. No. Yes. Where'd that guy go? There was a guy down here with the shotgun. Oh, I guess he died. You'd think they would hear you coming behind them, because usually they do. I'm surprised they didn't. Let me get up on this ladder and try to sneak up. What? Try to sneak up behind these guys and kill them. They're dead. All right. There's no sneaking up behind them. They're dead. Now it's just getting here and hope for the best, which I think there's someone. Well, there was someone else in here, but he's gone now. There we go. Got you. While he was reviving someone, I'm going to reload here, and then hopefully by the time I'm done reloading, since it takes an hour, there will be someone coming in here. There will be someone. No, there will be the mortar guy that I finally get to take out, and this guy. Oh, this is much better right now. I'm in their spawn. Nope, recon guy. I'm good. See ya. Wow, I got the fucking same map again. Beautiful. 12 maps are... I don't know how many maps there are in the game, but I have a bunch of maps picked, and we got the same damn one I just played for my last 2 kills, basically. I think that's what I need. I don't think I'm gonna get him, though. I have a strange feeling I'm just gonna get my fucking ass pounded. But why the fuck did I pull out the defibs instead of just shooting the guy? Here we go. Here we go. Here we fucking go. Every time I'm at the end of a gun, I always fuck up because I just want to put the gun in the bin and never touch it again. And it's just not, it's not good. All right, we got that guy. And the same. No, I'm not pulling out my defibs right now. I'm getting my next kill. That's what I'm doing. I'm working for that. Okay. No, I'm dying. That's what I'm doing. Forget working for my kill. I'm dying. Yep, I'm dying. Oh, we got it. It doesn't matter. It was an assist. I'm taking it. I'm smiling. I'm running away. I'm running away. I'm running away. We're done here. M240L. This is the M240L, and it's mastery blueprint. I hate to say it, but because there's a lot of bronze on it, I fuck with it. But because of the gun, I hate it. But this actually looks pretty good. So if you're a fan of the M240L, I definitely recommend it because there's like no, it's all bronze. There's no black on it virtually. Like it looks really clean for what it is. Now for the gun itself, fuck this gun. If you are an M240L enjoyer, I'm glad you enjoy holding an L since it's in the name. But with that being said, if you do enjoy it, that means you play the play style and you know how to play the gun. And I wish you the best of luck with this gun, and I hope they make it a lot better for ranged gunfights. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.